we are going to see the PLC VFD communication using Modbus ASCII protocol. So that we need to set the parameter in VFD, then we can program. First of all, my VFD model is VFD E series in Delta PLC. For that, I am going to set the parameter in VFD first. My first parameter is 2.00, source of first master frequency command. Here you have to set the setting 3. Setting 3 is RS485 RJ45 USB communication. Uh, if you need to control the VFD speed in Modbus ASCII control, for that you have to set the 2, 2.00 parameter in 3. And also 2.01 is source of first operation command. Here you can set the parameter 3 for RS485 communication keywords enabled. So these are the parameters you have to set before the programming. And also communication parameter also we need to set. So for that, in the communication parameter, here 9.00 is communication address. Uh, the communication address is the identification number for the particular VFD. For example, you can control the 5 VFD in a series way. You have to number the VFD. So here I'm going to set my VFD communication address as 1 and 9.001 as the transmission speed. Here you can set the baud rate 9600 BBS means communication speed. 9600 BBS means bits 9600 bits per second. And then I am going to set the communication protocol in 9.04. Here I am going to set 7E1 Modbus ASCII. This is my communication protocol. So these are all the settings you can set before the programming. And also here 2000 Hz is a Modbus address for changing the start stop comments. You have to change the start stop command in 2000 Hz and the frequency 2001 is for changing frequency of the motor. So these are all the settings you can setting the VFD before the programming. So now I'm going to create the PLC program. For that, I'm going to open the WPL software. So in the WPL software, I'm going to make a new project. So in that, my PLC model is EX2. You can choose your PLC model as per your requirement. So my program title is PLC VFD Communication. After creating the project, here you can see the communication program wizard. So here I'm going to click the communication wizard. So in that I'm going to choose COM2 port RS485 communication for PLC VFD communication. In that condition, I'm going to select M0 is my condition. My communication protocol 7E1 means 7 data length, even parity, 1 stop bit. This is for communication protocol setting. Then I'm going to click the next. In that communication instruction for Modbus, I'm selecting this. So now I am going to run the motor and change the speed of the motor. So that I'm going to select mod write instruction. In that I'm going to use one this condition, same also M0 and M1 as my condition. My sending request also M1. In that external device address, you have to set the communication address in the VFD. The same address will be you have to put here also. The register for external devices. Previously, I am told that in H2000, so data content is D0. So in that D0 register, we need to change the speed of the motor. After finishing the program, the code will be automatically generated. So in this H2000 is for only start-stop condition of the motor. I need to change the frequency also, so that I'm going to add another one mod write instruction for changing the frequency of the motor. So in that H2001 is the internal register for changing the frequency, and D1 is the data register for frequency change. After the simulation in the D0, I'm going to change the K2. K2 is for, if I'm going to change the value in D0 as K2, then I'm going to on the M1 bit as on, then the motor will be run. If I need to change the motor state into off, I'm going to make the value in D0 as K1. So after that, I'm going to turn on the M1. This time motor will be turned off. This is what you can create the program for PLC VFD communication using Modbus protocol in Delta PLC. Thank you for watching.